Let me ask you something. What would you do if the woman who abused you your entire childhood suddenly messaged you one day, telling you she should have killed you when she had the chance? Because that's exactly what happened to me. And what she didn't know was that I was seconds away from destroying the one thing she valued most. And once I took it from her, she would never recover. I didn't grow up in a home. I grew up in a battlefield. My biological mother, if you can even call her that, was the kind of person you read about in cautionary tales. A meth addict with a Bible in one hand and a metal ruler in the other. A woman who preached about angels but beat me like demons were trapped in her fists. I still remember the sharp sting on my right hand as she hissed, "You don't use that hand. It's the devil's hand." She'd cover it with a sock. And if I even tried to use it, she'd strike it with that cold metal ruler. Over and over. Funny thing? The left hand is traditionally considered the devil's hand. But logic never lived in that house. Pain did. Fear did. And I did. Until I was 10. That was the last time I ever saw her. At 16, 5 years after my adoption, she found me on Facebook. And like an idiot, I gave her a chance. She barely talked to me. Never apologized. Never acknowledged the hell she put me through. So I cut her off again. Fast forward. I turned 20, and for the first time in my life, I feel free. I moved several states away. Meet my biological father and his side of the family. These people? They felt like a dream. Like the family I should have always had. My dad helped me design a product. Posted me on his social media. Called me talented, smart, impressive. He was proud of me. Something my mother never once felt. But she watched. Silently. From the shadows of social media. And then, she snapped. I'll never forget the moment her message notification popped up on Instagram. At first, I thought maybe she changed. I opened it. I wish I hadn't. You ruined my life. I should have killed you when I had the chance. You deserved everything that happened to you. Every word felt like a knife to the ribs. Old wounds ripped open so fast I could barely breathe. I should have blocked her. Deleted it. Thrown my phone into the ocean. But no. I replied. I told her, "You don't know anything about me. You were never a mother to me." And then she sent the message that made me physically sick. She accused me of sleeping with my own father. I froze. My blood turned to ice. My stomach flipped. That wasn't just disgusting. That wasn't just evil. That was the moment I realized she would never stop hurting people. Not me. Not anyone. And something inside me snapped. Not in fear. In resolve. She never paid for what she did to me when I was a child. But I was about to make sure she paid now. Now, here's something you need to understand about my mother. She doesn't value children. She doesn't value family. She doesn't value morality. She values men. Having a man, any man, was the source of her pride. Her identity. Her fragile sense of worth. And when I saw her Instagram profile, wide open, public, begging for attention, I saw exactly how to break her. Her boyfriend. 3 young daughters. All living in my deceased grandfather's house. With her. A woman who legally wasn't allowed near children. My hands started shaking. Not in fear. In adrenaline. This wasn't just revenge. This was protection. If she could do all that to me, her own daughter, what was she doing to them? I wasn't going to let the cycle continue. I went to my dad and said, "Listen, I need a huge favor. But you can't ask questions." He nodded. He trusted me. We called CPS, the same department that handled my childhood case. 10 years later, they still remembered me. And they remembered her. My dad pretended to be a worried uncle. And I sat beside him, whispering every detail. Every message she sent. Every threat. Every piece of manipulation. The fact that she violated my closed adoption by contacting me. The harassment. We heard the CPS worker typing. Fast. Hard. Like even SHE was angry. Then she asked, "Is there anything else we should know?" And this is where I took everything from my mother. We gave them the address. The boyfriend's name. The 3 little girls. And then we said the words that sealed her fate. She's not allowed to be around children. She abused her own daughter. We are worried for their safety." The CPS worker paused, then said firmly, "You're right. She's not allowed around children. We'll be at that location as soon as possible." My stomach dropped. Not with fear. With relief. With justice. The next morning, all the photos of her boyfriend and his kids vanished from her social media. Gone. Deleted. Like they never existed. I knew exactly what happened, because I lived through it 11 years earlier. A CPS worker would have shown up, asked to speak to the father, explained the situation, explained the risk, explained that his children had to leave immediately, or they'd be taken into protective custody. A good father doesn't hesitate. He would have grabbed those girls and left. That same day. And just like that, my mother lost the only thing that ever gave her a sense of worth. A man. A family to leech off. Children to use for attention. A roof she stole from my grandfather's legacy. Gone. Because of me. Because justice? Justice needed a little push. She never contacted me again. Not a message. Not a fake account. Not a whisper. And the best part? She knows I did it. She knows I'm the one who exposed her. She knows she can't touch me anymore. And there's absolutely nothing she can do about it. For the first time in my life, I felt safe. And powerful. And free. The woman who beat me, terrorized me, haunted me for years, finally faced consequences. Not because the system protected me, but because I learned how to protect myself. And those 3 little girls? They didn't have to become the next version of me. Not on my watch. That's a victory I'll hold on to forever. Sometimes the justice we deserved as kids is the justice we have to deliver as adults. And sometimes, the most powerful revenge isn't anger. It's preventing someone from hurting anyone else ever again.